The discussion and conclusion sections of a research article. The last section of the research article is the summary, the discussion, and the conclusions. 2 or 3 separate sections in a full paper, they may be all together in one short paper. It forms a final judgment about the value and the usefulness of the study. The structure of the discussion is parallel to the introduction. It resembles an hourglass. You solve a small piece of the puzzle in a big puzzle. You use present tense as you did in the introduction. The methods in the results section are usually done in the past tense. The content of the discussion section. A discussion related to the research problem. Conclusions were drawn directly and fairly from the results. Reasonable explanations for unusual, atypical, or discrepant results. Thorough and objective discussions of the agreements and disagreements of the previous research. Relates the results to various theoretical explanations, implications for clinical practice, limitations of the study, and suggestions for future research. Consideration agreement. Conclusion. Briefly restates the findings, relates them to the previous work, discusses any open questions or future research to follow this work. The references. This section provides the reader with all the information needed to seek out and obtain all original sources used in the research. The reference list has many styles. You can use RefWorks or EndNote. The style depends on the journal that you're submitting it to. The abstract at the beginning of the paper should be concise, 100 to 300 words, comprehensive, describing the problem, the subjects, the methods, the findings, and the conclusion. It plays a big role in terms of attracting readers and future retrievability of the article. Writing a research report. Some stylistic conventions in scientific writing. The running head should be even more concise, 5 to 7 words max. It is customary not to cite references in the abstract. Descriptive statistics should precede inferential ones in the results section. Be your own fair but reasonable critique. If the paper has some weakness, discuss them openly and suggest ways how future studies might improve on the conditions. Refer to your own previous work in the third person. For example, Schaefer and You, 2012, suggests that. Use the correct verb to describe the nature of the work cited. Elmer, 1991, theorized or showed that. Here Elmer has put forth a theory, which has been substantiated and validated, probably empirically. Lavelle, 1988, suggested or proposed that. Here Lavelle is suggesting a fact or a relationship with some support, but short of empirical validation. Smith, 1983, argued that. Here, Smith is mounting an argument with some substantiation. That may be the case for the study or an observation. Grant, 1996, asserted that. Here, Grant is mounting an argument without or with inadequate justification.